right, here we are in the Randy's Worldwide booth. With me right now is Jeff. Jeff is from the Shop magazine, correct?
That's right.
All right, so let's talk about the Shop magazine. This is a trade publication, you said?
That's correct, right. So we do not go to consumers. Our readers are going to be all the shops and the installers and the professionals that are walking the halls here at SEMA.
Awesome. And what if I was to pick up a Shop magazine, what kind of stuff am I going to see in there?
You're going to see a lot of industry information. First, we're going to start with a lot of new products, right? That's kind of what the guys in the shop are looking for, is what's new, what's hot, what's next. My articles are going to be mainly on trends in the industry, you know? Start with overlanding, pro touring, the whole bit. We cover all the different halls, so we're going to hit all the different types of hot accessories. And then we'd like to do a lot of peer-to-peer, right? So shop profiles, guys in the industry that are doing great things. We're going to kind of just highlight and profile those guys and make sure that they get the attention they deserve.
You said trends. What's the latest trend?
Well, I think it's pretty easy. I think overlanding.
Right? Going in the safe bet, huh?
Yeah, well, you can't help it, right?
Car camping where I'm from.
Car camping, that's
or
right.
I call it overpacking.
Right. The hatchback Pinto,
it's
has come a long ways.
Yeah.
Come a long ways. Who put the tent on the roof? Yeah.
See,
so,
I would say the trend is EV.
Well, there's a lot of that going on, especially we're close to the Ford booth, and they're talking a lot about the crate motor. They're just throwing in, sounds like almost any Ford you can get, and there's a lot of different new products and different types of things that are going to be coming out for EVs for sure. So I would be on board with that. And pro touring, it's still sticking around. So I got to give those guys a shout out.
Yeah, the pro touring stuff, performance stuff is always going to be there. That's just the reality of it. I think that's good. But yeah, I would agree. Overlanding's it's pretty hot. A lot of rooftop tents, a lot of special coffee cups and all kinds of stuff like that. That's the thing. So all right, so you take that if you come to the SEMA show. You've been coming here for a long time, right?
Yeah, 98. One since 98.
98. Was that one 2020?
I do. Well, of course, we missed 2020. Although we did the virtual show, right?
Yeah.
But no, it was back around 2005.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. So coming here since '98. So what have you seen change here at the SEMA show?
Well, back in '98, first of all, there's a lot of neon. So we don't have any neon anymore.
And double wipers.
Anybody? Yeah, double wipers. Anybody remember tailgate truck nets?
Yeah.
You take off a $500 truck tailgate and put on a cheap net instead.
Net.
Yeah. So
bring that back. I'm putting a net on something.
Yeah, I would say the biggest thing at that time was there was not near the cooperation with the OEMs that happens now. Really, just the big three were the only ones that even had any sort of presence here. The Detroit three. And now, you see Nissan, you see everybody, that type of a thing. So, that was a little controversial at the time, but I think that a lot of good partnerships and a lot of innovations come at it, and it's really built the industry.
I also think the OEMs are more open with their information than they used to be.
Sure.
I mean, I try to explain to people that back in the 90s, you couldn't get CAD files of the underhood of a truck from Ford. And now they'll just email them to you if you're at part of SEMA, and you can get all the information so you can build your parts. Which
I think that is a benefit. I really do think that is a benefit, and that's what guys were looking for. At the time they thought maybe they were coming in and going to try and cherry pick the best accessories and stuff and just start throwing them on at the factory. But I think that it's proven over the years that there's always going to be a aftermarket, and especially aftermarket, because no matter what the factory offers, people are going to want something a little different.
Everyone's going to want it different. Yeah. I don't want 26-inch wheels on my tow rig.
Absolutely.
But somebody does.
That's right.
A lot of people
they can take care of you. Absolutely.
I still want the front drive shaft in my four-wheel drive truck. A lot of people here don't.
Right.
That's just a thing. So, but that's great. So, all right. Well, anything else we need to talk about while we're sitting here?
I don't know. You want to talk about the Bronco? There's a bunch of Broncos here.
I am so tired of talking about the Bronco. No.
All right.
Let's talk about the Bronco. What do you think of the Bronco as the Shop magazine?
The Shop magazine. Well, obviously,
what's the official Shop magazine profile?
Anytime there's a new vehicle that makes a nice splash, I think people are excited about it.
Yeah.
From what I've heard from the people I talked to yesterday, there's a lot of room for improvement in a lot of places.
I think
especially under the body.
I would say more in the delivery.
Okay.
Of the Bronco. Yeah, that's probably the biggest improvement needed in that one. But anyway, I'm just kidding. I'll get mine in 2023, so that's how that's going to work. But no, I agree. To me, this is what I like about the Bronco. So, we've all known that the Jeep is the most accessorized vehicle in North America, probably the world, aside from a Harley-Davidson motorcycle.
There you go. Yeah.
And I think it's good that we now have another vehicle that is like
in that space.
Yeah, because Ford, that is the one thing, Ford built that truck with you can tell from jump to, all right, you're going to change the fenders, you're going to change the top, you're going to change. They knew that. Jeeps have
Doors
known
off,
that for
on,
years.
tops like that.
Yeah, so I think that's especially good for the aftermarket.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So yeah, great.
Perfect. All right, well, there you go. If you're in the trade and you want to get the latest information and the latest trends, grab yourself Shop Magazine. Can they subscribe? Where do they get information?
They can. It's theshopmag.com. All of our stuff's on there.
There we go. Shopmag, theshopmag.com.
Correct.
That's a website.
For us old guys.